Seat time is everything in this sport. It really is. It's just the amount of time that you're actually spending becoming more and more one with your motorcycle. What's up, guys? It's your least favorite moto vlogger, Brian636, and you're watching Seat Time with Bomani J. I'm a stunt rider, I'm a YouTuber, a food critic. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, born and raised, and I love riding here. I think I started off probably a lot like, most stunt riders growing up watching Street Fighters, Star Boys, Block Stars. The internet definitely played a huge role in giving me my mentors kind of at a young age, watching stuff like Ride of the Century and, all these videos that people were putting up on YouTube. I was track riding out in California, and my little brother and Eli just kept jabbing me about, hey, you got to get into stunt riding. Like, you got to try this, man. I understood how to control the wheelie and balance point, but it wasn't until I got back from the military that I bought like a fully stunted out 636. Actually, this bike right here with 55,000 less miles on it. And then the next day I went to ROC for the first time. This is the one. This is the one I learned every scraping variation, every tank trick, every stoppie, every burnout, everything. That's the one. I watched moto vloggers on, a couple of my deployments when I was bored, and you have Wi-Fi, and I'd be like, man, this is so cool. These guys are riding and talking. And my mom was the one that pushed me when I got back, when I was watching some of those videos. Why don't you do that, Brian? What you got to lose? Consider it an investment. It might pay off one day. I had already had a YouTube channel that I had been uploading on for 13 years now. And I started putting some moto vlogs up there, and a couple people liked them, and now here we are. It's pretty crazy, man. We could just sit here and shoot the shit. I'm having fun. I feel like I'm on the Ellen show. Or like 60 Minutes or something. You got these lights and cameras and shit.
Who inspired you the most along your journey?
I think there's three sections to that, man. I think there's the local OGs that will give you the pointers. So G-Tech, Cowboy, H. Paul, those guys. Then there's the guys that are on social media, the Star Boys, Street Fighters, Block Stars, seeing what they're doing on YouTube. And probably the third and biggest thing, and I think it's the main reason that Chicago continues to grow, is growing up with another rider similar of skill of yours. I was fortunate enough to come up with 4 or 5 guys that we were all pushing each other, and as we learned another trick, would give that person an actual tip on how they just learned that trick. So if Elijah just got Ralph Louis circles, he would tell me. And if I just learned how to scrape seat stander, then I would tell Anton. And if Anton just learned how to do a rolling burnout, he would show Ricky. So we were extremely fortunate to not only be competitive with each other, but eager to help each other learn. So all three of those are really important in their own ways. If you're scared to fall, you're never going to learn. So whenever you're learning something new, if you're already scared in the first place or intimidated in the first place of doing it, you're not going to progress the way you should. So you have to not be as afraid of this bike as you should. And I know that sounds a little bit crazy because this bike will humble you in a heartbeat. But when you're learning something new, you can't be scared of it. You're not made of glass, you know? You'll get back up. So reckless, but like so many people don't realize how much time and effort and blood spilt and bones broken and seat time we put into these bikes to be able to do this stuff. So it's almost as safe as somebody riding on 2 wheels as it is some of these guys riding on 1. They can slow down just as fast as you on 2 wheels. They can maneuver that bike. They can throw it into a gas station. You park that thing at a pump and fill it up with gas and keep going. Like, it's like that, you know? So, right, and it's important, man. Seat time's everything. It really is.
What are your favorite tricks?
My favorite tricks, man. Fast rolling burnouts and stoppies. If I'm working that front brake, and I'm going over 50, my heart's do. It don't matter how much you're doing. If you're doing a rolling burnout down the freeway, through the peg, just carving through it.
Yeah, like the one, lean back, Seabear and you.
With me and
Right
Seabear.
behind Holiday?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love that shot that you got, man. That was... If you're stabbing that front brake off a 2nd or 3rd gear, yeah, that heart's going. Say my biggest accomplishment through stunt riding is the AM Stoppie School sticker, man. Yeah, it's just something about that. Like, we worked our asses off for months, and to go down to Tennessee and to actually get certified by Jesse and Rodney and them, like the Stoppie gods, and get your sticker, that was so just like, I can't even explain it. And to be there with all your boys from Chicago that like worked super hard for it, and for us to get it together, like that was probably the coolest moment of my stunt riding career. I would say so. I think it's just the amount of time that you're actually spending becoming more and more one with your motorcycle. Honing your skills, letting that bike be more of an extension of yourself. You know, if you ride your bike 3 to 4 times a year, and then you go out riding with a guy that is from Chicago and rides 3 to 4 hours a day, believe me, that seat time is gonna show. And it's night and day difference, you know? The seat time is everything in this sport, it really is.